Thank you so much for coming along. Thank you so much for coming along for more silly musical nonsense. We have a lot of it to get through today. I've been playing around with an idea all day, and I am excited to take it out of my head and put it into the timeline. Rooney Runes is here. Hello, it is good to see you, Rooney Runes. It's always a pleasure to see you. Thank you for coming along for some prog rock silliness. I have a thing to talk about today. I have an announcement. Would you believe? Because to basically some very good circumstances all kind of happened around about the same time, and it's led to something very exciting that's going to be happening. And yeah, I'm excited to talk about it. I'm gonna talk about that now. So this is The Wind. It is a podcast, as it says at the bottom there. It is a podcast about listening, made at a handmade desk in the Sierra Nevada. It's like a creative non-fiction podcast. Mysterious is here. Good morning. Good morning. It is early, but I'm ready to be awake. Good. Well, we will certainly absolutely get to some musical silliness soon. I think today's one's going to be loud comparatively to the other ones. But yeah, so this is The Wind. This is a podcast called The Wind, and if you go to the events page, you'll notice that Phil, who runs this fantastic podcast, is currently on tour, taking the Wind around various different places in the States. But if you keep scrolling down the page, you'll notice this listing here for a gig at the Old Hairdressers in Glasgow. Now, here's the thing. I live in Glasgow. I don't know if I've mentioned that, but I do in fact live in Glasgow. And if you look down here, you'll see that as a support act, it features me. I'm going to be doing a support act, which is a very weird thing to say as a podcaster. I'm going to be doing a support act, I'm being a podcast support act. Which is wonderful. So I'm going to be doing some live audio drama, but it finally gives me a deadline to actually use this for something other than TikTok memes. So I'm excited to actually do some work with that. I've been working on a few different scripts and ideas and things. What I'm doing is I'm taking the tower and kind of reorganizing it, kind of taking it apart and putting it back together again as a new piece, with me kind of doing some talking as well, and so making it more of a non-fiction piece about the tower almost. So whether or not that works, I don't know, but I've got until the end of August to figure out how it works. Big boy. Yeah. Not that I don't enjoy the TikTok memes. I feel like I need to make that absolutely clear. I do really enjoy the TikTok memes, but I bought this so I could come up with like an audio drama live show that I could take places, that I could have a minimal setup, and I could go to festivals and open mics and things, and actually do spoken word events and do events like that. So I'm very, 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 very excited to be doing that at the end of August. So if you happen to be in Scotland at the end of August, maybe you're in Scotland for the Fringe Festival in August, why not stay an extra couple of days and come and see some live podcast stuff? I promise it won't be boring. I can't promise that it won't be boring, but please come anyway. The Old Hairdressers is a lovely venue. Also, I'll be there. Again, I can't promise that won't be boring, but I'll be there. So that's the big announcement for today. So big scary, big scary empty project file. Today, the track we're going to be working on is called In the Tower Before the Dawn, which is a wonderful. I will be there in spirit. Thank you. I will be recording it. If I can figure out the tech, I'll maybe see if I can. Well, there's not really much. It's 15 minutes. There's no point streaming it. But the hope is to record it, and then I can put it places. Whether or not it gets filmed, I don't know, but that might be an extra bonus. But I will endeavor to record it. I got a couple of friends over there. I'll see if I can poke them in the right direction. Thank you, Rooney Runes. I really appreciate that. In that case, I will also be there in the VOD. Good. Well, I'll see if we can make that work. Who knows? Due to my obvious, stellar history with Stream Tech and making it work. So before we get started, I do actually have an idea for today. for In the Tower Before the Dawn, which is probably the most sort of prog rocky title we've got so far. I finished the track that we were working on Wednesday that wasn't quite working. I managed to make it work, so I'm going to play that first to kind of get us warmed up. Things to add: I found a wind chime sample that I recorded years ago, so I've been using that. I used that to kind of create a bit of texture, but then also I did a guitar part. But then also I had a revelation, which was it's called the Mirror Garden. So there's a whole thing about like reversed audio. That's kind of the gimmick of this track. It sounds very kind of Beatles, I think, but I'll let you be the decider of that. So this is Hunter of the Mirror Garden, which we'll have a listen to before we dive into In the Tower Before the Dawn. Deus Ex Nexus. Well, thank you very much for joining us. Thank you very much. This is Reaper. This is Reaper with the. So one of the things I really love about Reaper is you can change the theme. So this is the default theme. I hate it. I think this is awful. This hurts my eyes. But you can go. The one that I use is called Fusion Swiss Edition _dark, and this is the one I do. The color scheme is my own. But yeah, so here is the second track, Hunter of the Mirror Garden, that we started working on Wednesday. It's much more atmospheric than it was before, and also it's been mixed. I feel like that's the biggest thing I can say, is that it's been mixed since last time. Bisexual reverb, you damn right. Mixing is more important than mastering. This is very true. These are now panned. Bringing the drums and the bass. Organ now. If the mix is bad, no matter how you master it, yeah. Get it as early as you can. Like that, nice. Little melodic bass solo for you. Really janky Mellotron sound that I really love. Can I get a solo? Thank you so much for being here. The Mellotron sound is nice. Yes, I love the Mellotron, especially for stuff like this. I now we get section 2, which is the hunter bit. Get the wind chimes again, just to add a little bit of tension. You get the triplets of the synth. Big bassy piano notes. And the organ, and then you get the reversed wind chimes. We get some guitar. Nasty guitar chords. Solitaire. It's a distorted synth. I had a lot of fun with the next bit. Just to warn you. It's the bends. It's the bends. And this is where it gets really weird. There's a lot of reversing in this next bit. So now you're going to get some reversed guitar. Reversed, and then you're going to get the synth solo that's been reversed and moved around a bit. It's very silly. And then it gets... So this is the first bit played backwards, but then with the drums played forwards. Reverse bells and chimes are my absolute jam. Happy to provide. It's just very weird. I think it goes on too long, but it's very weird. And then the echo does a weird thing here that I really liked. And now we have a nice big ending. So it's the piano is playing, but also it's being played backwards at the same time. So you're getting this weird effect. And then the reverb does the weird thing again. Then it just stops. Oh, it's great. I love it. So that's track number 2, Hunter of the Mirror Garden. Love this overture to the Tower, the rock musical. No, it's not quite. Sadly, it's for. Sadly, it's not for the Tower. It's for. Excuse me, it's for Pitcrawler by MacGuffin and Co. So I was basically told to make a load of prog rock overtures for like the specific missions in the game. So yeah, a lot of fun. I'm having so much fun with this project. This one's not. It's not the 11-minute beast that was Attack of the Sea Beast, but it's just about 9 minutes. So we're still just kind of tapping 10 minutes, which is kind of what I'm aiming for. But yeah, so. Today, so we have our definitely hits the brief. Thank you, Octorob. So I was thinking for In the Tower Before the Dawn, and tell me what you think about this. I'm thinking maybe going like Pink Floyd for this one, but like atmospheric Pink Floyd, so like Wish You Were Here Pink Floyd kind of thing. Attack of the 11-minute Sea Beast. It's amazing. Like, it's so much fun making these pieces of music because they've got plot. This piece of music has a plot. It has a story, and I love having wishy-washy Pink Floyd. Exactly, that's kind of what we're going for. Kind of going for a little bit more Shine On You Crazy Diamond, but with a bit more oomph. I've already got a riff to kind of play around with later on. But to begin with, I had a plan in that I'm going to kind of do a sort of semi-live introduction. So I've got my gorgeous grandmother, my gorgeous Moog grandmother synthesizer here, ready to go. Basically, if Pink Floyd made old school dubstep from the 2000s, yeah, let's go with that. Let's see if we can make that work. So we've got this bass, which is great. Then also I have a lovely lead synth sound up here as well. Let's go full Buria. So I'm gonna, I've got a click track ready to go. So we're gonna start with this. We're gonna start with like this. I'm gonna noodle for a bit, and then we're gonna go into the second bit. So the first bit's gonna be a bit noodly, which hopefully is interesting to listen to, but we'll figure it out. So the Moog grandmother has a mode called drone, where if I flick this switch, it'll just play that note. It'll just keep that note going. So it means I'm free to I'll move the camera over a little bit so you can actually see what I'm doing. Just flick that off for a second. I'll fix this. Okay, there you go. So, also, do you like my dress? Do you like the dress I'm wearing today? I love this dress very much. Yeah. If we're going to do more melodic stuff like heavily based on piano, we will have to go full on James Blake. Oh, well, it's coming. It's coming. Right. Here we go. I hope you're ready. Let's do some recording. Okay, I made one mistake, but I think we'll get away with it. So let's hit that back. Because I have some other things I want to add to it. A new follower! Ymere16, thank you so much for following. I hope you enjoy your time here. I hope you are enjoying the stream. As you can see, I'm quite fond of early 2000s dubstep. I mean, it's good. It's good stuff. So we'll call that Korg lead. Moog bass 1. Where did I mess up? That's where it is. I believe it was here. Okay. So we're gonna add an extra. First of all, we're gonna add some decorative piano. Three CDs by Barrels and 4 of Daft Punk. Amazing! I think you've beaten me on both there. I think I've only got 2 CDs by Daft Punk, so you've got me there. Actually, first of all, we're gonna let's focus on atmosphere before we focus on the decoration. And what I want to do there is I want to add. Let's bring in the Mellotron again, our good friend the Mellotron. Gonna add. Ooh, where's it gone? I'm gonna add a string section. slightly less of a, like slightly more of a fade there. There's a specific. Oh, is it Tape Head Orchestra? That's what it's called. I'm going to fade this in. I'm going to... Okay, I messed it up, everybody. I'm gonna do that again. Also, I'm gonna turn it down a little bit because that was real loud. Fix that later. I'll fix that later. Okay, a couple of things to fix. It sounds like the intro of Roundabout by Yes. Oh, I didn't even think about Roundabout. That's a fantastic shout. Right, let's fix where these chord changes are first. And what we're going to run it through a granulizer just to give it a bit more space, and also kind of give it a bit more of a really, really big kind of panning sound design. What do I want to call it? Blood fifths? Is that what I want? Sync that with the tempo. See what that sounds like. Ooh, all right. Maybe it's a bit too much, I think. Mellotron pad. Where does that start? Let's fix that. Yep, let's fix that as well. Sorry, this is obviously the really interesting part of the stream. I'm aware this is why you're all here. And then that was too low, so... That's fixed. That's fixed. We're done. We're good. We're good. Here's chill music vibes, even if you're just working on fixing things. So no complaints here. Good. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Okay. Let's get some decorative piano on the go. So I'm going to fade in here. We'll do this, and then we're going to bump this up an octave. Just a bit more texture. There we go, that's fine. My grandmother was doing something weird. Okie dokie. Let's fit that out. And then we're going to add some... I think you can guess what we're going to add here. We're going to add our good friend Bisexual Reverb. Just to give us a nice big dark wash. That's what we want. Dark wash. And then we're going to add everything on here. Just that little bit of extra... Bisexual Reverb. Yes! Yes! We're using it! It's back! Just add lots of... Oh, it sounds so much bigger now. Already that sounds so big. I love this plugin so much. Let's have some decorative piano. Got a lovely Wurlitzer on the go here. Little decorative pianos. Nice. Okay, what does the quantizer do with that? And then we're gonna, is that going through the reverb? And then I'm also gonna run it through another instance of the granulizer, just to give it even more shimmery, delightful, shimmery shine. Crystalline Ascent. That sounds fun. What does that sound like? Ooh, hello. Ooh, indeed. adds a slow pan. So it's going to go from right to left. Just that nice. Just going to get rid of that chord here. Where is it? Is it in here? Yes, okay. Here's what we're going to stick underneath it. Thunderstorm. Oh, it sounds so good. Bear with me here. We're going to do some recording. We're going to record something with the synthesizer, and then we're going to run it back into the synthesizer again when it comes in for this second bit here. Just going to turn the click track back on. Okay, maybe give myself a bit more time to get ready for it. Okay, the MIDI did not record, so we're stuck. We're stuck with what we recorded there. I hate it when that doesn't work. Okay. So it was this. This is what I was recording. I was trying to record an arpeggio that I could then quantize and then send back in. It's very noisy. What was it? Classic lesson. Sounds like Hollow Knight and something that I made before. It does. It sounds very atmospheric, which is what we're going for. It's gonna be like a dun dun dun, and then we're gonna go into the next bit. Good stuff. It is sounding so tasty. I wonder if there is yet more we can do with it. Right, I just need to find out what keys these are, and then we can play around with some. When it decides it wants to load. Rotototoms. Some delightful rototoms. Just need to remember where they are on the keyboard. Oh, there we go. There's one. Well, there was one. Ah, there we go. So there's... Okay. Putting a hat on a hat, do you know? We can maybe add her in later when everything kicks in. Rotototoms. Ooh, I quite like the silence. So it almost feels like you're gonna have a build. And then you go into it. Yeah, it's like a fake out. Yes, okay. Yeah, that's good. Let's have it go on. It needs to be 8s, doesn't it? No? I'm going to put some bigger drums in there as well, just like they do using rototoms in this. Let's make sure that's all in the right place. Nice. Okay, now I need to figure out what we're doing next. So. Okay, what do I need to do? Put that in there. Alright, I need to plug something in. Give me just a second. You know what? I'm going to turn my camera off for this bit because it's not going to look pretty. Be right back. Okay. So what I've done is I've plugged the keyboard that's on my that I normally use for... Oh. Why have I lost my inputs? That was weird. Okay, so that's 6. Right, great. So basically what I've done is the keyboard that's on my desk that I normally use for MIDI stuff, I've plugged it in because I've got a sound that I want to use. Just as our little big riff that we're going to get into. Oh, hang on a second. Okay. Tell you what, I'm going to play this. I'm going to play this for you while I go set something up. I have returned. So there's a tempo change. Let's get rid of this for a second. And then we need to we're going to put a tempo marker in here. Just need to figure out what this is. 2, 3, 4, 1. No, I think it does work with. Sorry, I'm talking to myself now, sorry. Okay. We're just gonna go for it, see where we end up. Okay. Hopefully that works. I'm gonna have to. Might have to do a bit of cutting there, but the idea is that we. Bum bum bum. What happens if I play the same thing on this piano here, on the... I'm just to humor me more at this point. I quite like that actually. So I'm not just going to leave that playing on its own. I am going to add some drums, which we'll do now. So we're going to add. Let's get some drums on the go. We're going to get our good friend, our vintage vinyl kit from the Samples from Mars classic multi-kit. Do you want to try a future retro kit? Let's see what that sounds like. Just disarm that first. Ooh, it's a chunky snare. Where are the toms? Toms? Was that the only toms I get? We may have to get toms elsewhere. Okay, that's how we're gonna do this. Okay. Whoa. What happened there? Was that moved? Okay. This is going to maybe take a bit of fiddling around, but we're going to get it done! Chunky Snare is my new D&D character. It's a chunky snare! We're going to make it even more chunky after I've recorded it. Okay, I suspect I might have gone offbeat while I was recording. Right. Idea number 2. We're gonna first of all we're gonna get rid of this, and then we're gonna record it again, but this time with a rhythm, with a louder click track. Try that again, but a bit better. Just the same again, but better. Okay, it's a little bit where I messed up in the middle, but I think we can get away with it. There it is. Let's get this fixed. We're gonna make this big and big and big and. Yes! Sounds like a gunshot. That's amazing. Little, get some big drums on the go. That's what we want. Let's arm that. Actually, I'm going to turn the reverb off for a second, just otherwise we get some processing issues. Actually, you know what? Let's do this a different way. You go back up there. I'm gonna call that snore, and then this is gonna be more drums, and this is gonna be the classic multi-kit because we need toms, and this has good toms. That's what we want. Okay. That's we're going to do some creative accounting on that one, but let's get it. Actually, no, let's not do that. Let's just keep it as this. And then what happens if I first of all put that back on? So after some tutorials and whatnot, I figured out how to apply EQs on a specific channel. Amazing! Learning a new DAW is pain. Yeah, it's that's why I've been using the same one for about 10 years now. Kick bass. Then we can add our rototoms, if I can remember where they are. There we go. Okay, this is going to sound very silly. I'm going to do something with this. Hopefully that'll make it interesting. Okay, hang on, let's... If I add a delay to it. That's nice. How does that work as a transition? Let's have a think. Oh, sounds like a weird rock video from the old people era. I'm okay with that. Nah. And then if I do a cheeky 12-string trick, is that going to work? Oops. Oh, it's so big! Hang on, if I add a really, really harsh compressor to this, really gonna compress the hell out of this. This is exciting. Gonna make it really, like, really squish it down. Oh, there it is. Actually, it might be a bit too much. Okay. Maybe you should use the pluck thing or whatever to count in before it hits. No, I quite like the... I quite like how it goes from, like... It just starts. I really like how it starts. Well, we can do something when we record the bass part, which I think is probably what we're going to do next. Actually, let's get this. Actually, sorry, I don't think you can hear this, but yeah, I turned the click track up before, and it's really loud now. Octave. It's the wrong octave! Guys, it's the wrong octave. Nice little bit of texture, just to add in there. Okay, this is sounding a lot of fun. Right. Again, I'm going to just let this play out while I get my bass set up. So, BRB! So I think that's sounding really good. I think that's sounding fun right now. I'm just making sure this bass is in tune. It's definitely not in tune. Okay, so let's let's get a very rudimentary bass line down. Emphasis on the rude. Turn that off. Then we'll focus on a tone in a second. But so get the notes right there. Okay. Excellent, 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 excellent. There's a better one there. What I want. So I'm gonna do some. It's a bit too high. So here's something I've been wanting to try for a while. When you play around with bass amps, it's actually having kind of 3 of them on the go. Plate. Okay. That's gonna click it there. add some big strings to this next, and that's how we're gonna. Let's see if we can get this leveled properly first. Come in a little bit quieter. Arctic Monkeys, but it's not Do I Want to Know. Fair enough. Yeah, I can see that. Yeah, we're going to add in... Yeah, okay. Adding in more mellotron. Should be nice. That should do us nicely. Okay, right, let's wheel in here. Also, we are joined, I don't know if you can see that, but we are joined by by our executive producer, Poppy the cat. How you doing, Pops? You doing okay? Poppy says hello, I guess. Okay. I think we can add... Oh, that's the wrong one. This one. Can we just use the same thing again? Let's have a look. Probably won't, but let's give it a try anyway. Hey, okay. We need to cut that down just a little bit. gonna do a thing here. We're gonna run this through some distortion, just to give it a bit of extra bite. Oh, this is sounding a lot of fun. I'm enjoying this very, very much. Little thunderstorm. Gonna add some more Moog in there. I'll add it on here actually. Yeah, let's add it on this one. Gonna add it in. So that doesn't, you can't, it's quite low in the mix, but it's quite nice to just kind of some nice big chunky synths just to fill it out. Fill out even more frequencies. All the frequencies, all at the same time. Okay, so I have a plan for the next bit, which I need to do some more plug stuff. Just a minute. Could have done that while that was playing, but I'm not that kind of organized. Okay. What is it? There we go. Gonna get copyright strikes. Gonna get a copyright strike now. So what was I wanting to do? What's the best way to do this? Just throw those onto here for now. See if this works. Need a click track because otherwise I can't tell time. Okay. Okay, that's going to be our C section? Is it B section? This is still section 2, I think, right? Yeah. We need to do this one again. And then throw that in there. Keep the bring that in. it down here. Cool. I like that. I like that. I like that. I like that. That's a nice little. Yeah, okay. Oh, that's so annoying. Oh, I scared myself because I forgot I had the volume still turned on my keyboard. Ah! That's highly frustrating because that was going so well. This lovely little 10 section. Again, going very, very painful hours. I made a mistake at one point. There was a... yep, that should not be there. Nice! What do I need? What do I need? What do I need? It's going to be a little. I've got an idea for something. Whether this should work. This should work. Just adding more things. What do I want? I want bells. Do you have a nice little bell here? Maybe not that one. No, that might be too much. Let's just stick with the... I don't mind this. What do I want? I want to start here. Let's do it again, but without making the mistakes. You gotta do it once with the mistakes, just to know what you're doing. Just bear with me. Bear with me. We're going to add a lot of delay to this for a very simple reason. The thing about this particular sound, if you add a really nice, if you add a delay to it, and then you make the feedback just a little bit more than normal, you get this lovely. Should get this lovely. Lips. Let me try one more thing. Try one more thing on this. Ooh, this could be fun. Let's have a listen to that. Aww. Yeah, quite quiet in the mix. Okay. Now, where do we go next? That's the big question. So let's have a. Cause we're at about 4.5 minutes for this one. So let's have a listen. Let's see where we're at. See where we're going. If we can fade that in a little bit slower. not just coming in just now. That's nice. Sort of comes in with the solo. That's good. I forgot that Wurlitzer's, yeah. I think that's an actual, I think that might actually be a quote from, yeah. I think I've accidentally quoted Wish You Were Here back. On this track that sounds suspiciously like Shine On You Crazy Diamond. I just realised what the descending notes remind me of. Oh, Debussy's Arabesque! Oh, okay. Yeah, okay. I hadn't thought of that. I hadn't clicked in my brain, but you're right. Absolutely right. Been known to do a classical motif ever so often. It's a treat. I don't like the slide anymore. I kind of want it to just... I'm gonna just slap a quick master thing on it just to kind of get us. What was it? Vintage rock, I think, is what I've been using for the other ones. Just because it's just a good, just smacks a nice kind of chain on there, and then I'm gonna just need to rearrange that so you can hear it. This might be a bit loud. Just warning you. It's just a bit bigger. It does feel very impressionistic, this one. Let's try something. No, not you specifically. Take the snare out of it. Is that going to help us at all? Here we can do. I'm enjoying this. Snare back in, don't you? No, there's a better way of doing this. Just this one. Let's have another play around on there. Okay. Okay then. doing this? Is this a hi-hat? Let's... Okay, so now it's this. Can we do even better? What happens if we open it just a little bit more? Sorry, I'm aware I'm just making noises now. Hopefully they're nice noises. Try something. Ooh. That's just noise. That's just noise. We don't want that. And just 948. Hello. Good to have you here. The Bell meaty pattern is definitely waves of geese flying south for the winter, or north, or both, or it's my caffeine intake for the day. Let's try without the snare drum. I think I like that. I like that. I like that. In here. So it's more of a slow build up this time, right? Can I get rid of these gunshot snares? God damn. So we get a normal sort of... You know what? I don't like the lead. I think it's too noodly now. Something over here, but I don't think it's oh my god. So I was reading that while that was going on, and you're right, that absolutely does fit. If this wasn't for a job, I'd absolutely do that. I think it's time for a new sound. A new sound, a new approach. Right, you know what? Once again, just gonna let that play out while I set something up. Okay, so guitar's plugged in. So we're gonna try do thing. I really hope it works. Mono tool rack, mono stereo. I've got a very specific tone I'm wanting from this. Where is it? Okay. Let's try do some guitar stuff. When this one's delivered. Okay, so that was kind of crap, but we're gonna fiddle around with it to the point where it does actually work. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? Oh, no, 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 no. I did not enjoy that at all. That's nice. Okay, I feel like that's working now. this kind of crap, but I'm okay with it. Hang on. Let's go full experimental with this. Let's see what happens if I do this. So I'm just gonna mute this one for a second. This probably won't work, but let's give it a go anyway. Hate it. Okay. We are going to keep that. We are going to keep that, but we're going to do it in a sort of different way. Okay. Because I quite like this bit when it was playing at double speed. Right, you know what? I'm gonna do it slightly differently because what I don't like about it right now is that if I do it like this, it sounds like the guitar playing's very fast in a way that almost sounds real, and I don't like that. I don't like that as a practice. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a new take. It. Add it to a new thing here. Gonna copy and paste it. So that goes there. And then this also needs to go to the reverb. So it should sound exactly how it's supposed to sound. Okay, so then we're going to, now it's been exported, so hopefully it should affect the distortion now as well. See what that sounds like. And then just for the sake of argument, what? No, what are you doing? Okay. Let's do it that way. Let's do it that way. 1.0. What about here? Export it as a new take. Move it down here. Play it at double speed. Put it down there. Okie dokie. So now, should get... Okay, so you can kind of tell because it's had the distortion put through it, because I've run it through the distortion and then I've sped it up, it sounds a bit more artificial. Okay, that's about 10:30. So let's have a listen to it all the way through, and then I'll probably call it a night there. But we'll call that pink. We'll call it speedy guitar. Speedy guitar. Actually, let me check. Yeah, so what I've done now is I've stopped it preserving the pitch, so now it's doubling. It's gone up in an octave. It's gone up an octave. So this is a technique that Mike Oldfield used. So basically, it basically meant that all the vibrato was really, really pronounced, and you got a very specific tone from it. The wobbles are so much bigger. This is like bottom of the tower, sort of looking up at it, ready to go in. Or walking up to the tower, I guess. Oop. Sorry. Call that approaching the tower. Not the tower, not the tower, but the tower before the dawn. Different tower, completely legally distinct tower. Very different. Over here. There can be more than one tower. power on main. Yeah, I'm gonna bring that in an extra bar beforehand because I don't think it works otherwise. I think the pause is slightly too much. So let's ripple that so everything moves over. Yeah. Okay. They're way too loud. There, big enough. Okay, just bear with me. That one's preserving the pitch, and that one's also going to preserve pitch. Right, there we go. here.
Something's happened here. Is that what the problem is? Okay, so I'm gonna call it here, but I think I want to extend this section here because I feel like that's a sort of we're gonna call that storming the tower kind of thing, and then have this bit here, which we'll call dawn breaking because it's before the dawn, and then we've got I don't know, we'll call this boss fight. You know, the boss at the top of the tower. There we go. Yeah, so I kind of want the storming the tower bit to be a bit bigger, to be a bit longer. Otherwise, I think we'll just have this solo bit end. And then we'll repeat this melody section here again. Try and record on guitar at some point. Let's see if I can learn it real quick. Hope if I can hear the damn thing. Okay, that's actually not too bad. So noisy. Okay, we'll try that again, but I'll get it right this time, I promise. Oh, so much noise, I'm so sorry. Oh, good. Thank goodness. That was a nightmare. Having to learn something on stream? No, never. Can we end it there, do you reckon? Can we end it? Actually, no, there's a better ending. There's a better ending. Hold on. I believe I have. Yes, I've got a dawn chorus. Perfect. That's what we want. Cool. So, I think that's how that's going to end. But I think I still want to maybe extend this bit here. 'Cause how long is that? 7:21. They're getting shorter. They're getting short. This will not do. Okay. One more listen as is, and then I'll call it. I promise. because it's nearly 11 o'clock. Good grief. got an idea. so dramatic. I love it. It's just too loud. Such noise. Okay, I've got some really silly ideas for one last really silly idea. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna make this dramatic as hell. So yes. So basically, I've put an old wooden door here. So you're gonna get oh. Yes! Oh! That's so silly. Actually, I'm going to move that over slightly so you can hear it a bit better. Okay. So that's silly thing number one. Silly thing number two. I do have a very, very fun... I believe it is... Yes. So this is a black leopard. This is a recording of a black leopard, but we're going to use it to make a monster. So we're going to put this here. Actually, I think I do. I've got. There's a better sound. There's a better sound. Okay, I'm gonna have to make this quite quiet just so it's all there. Slow that down a bit. Means we have a monster sound. I'm going to see if I have some stony footsteps. So on stone, gravel, metal. Let's get some footsteps. Sorry, I'm just enjoying. I'm just having fun now. Like, okay, not that I wasn't having fun before, but oh, excuse me. Okay, so here's what happens now. Some footsteps in there. To stop here. See, this is normally the thing I do after the stream finishes. Add all this extra stuff in it. half speed. Don't preserve the pitch. Bring it down to mono. Bring it back there. Okay, so we have sound design. We have a little monster sound. Okay, right. Okay, I'm actually calling it there now. Okay, right. Okay, I'm done now. So thank you so much for being here. Thanks so much for coming. Well done if you made it through to the end. I'm aware I sort of stopped streaming for a second and I just decided to fall down a hole for a second. Thank you so much for coming along. I really enjoyed this. I don't know if I'll do more on this, but we'll wait and see. This might just be enough. But either way, we'll be back on Wednesday with more Pitcrawler music. I really hope to see you there. I'm gonna go to bed. I'm gonna just follow my face. I've been awake too long. But thank you so much for being here. Enjoy the rest of your Monday, however long that may be, whether it's an hour or you're just getting up. And I will hopefully see you soon. Good night.